We're in El Salvador. I'm there filming. I'm jumping back and forth between the church where there's a conference going on and then a facility for women. So I'm there and I'm filming, and Babs is preaching, awesome woman of God, and she's up there giving an awesome word. She just got finished preaching. She give the altar call. When you give an altar call, and 99.9% of the time when I've been to a country like that and I've given an altar call, almost everyone comes to the altar. Everyone wants to be prayed for. One of the men that were there was in a wheelchair. I think it was 10 years, had a stroke, could not walk. His legs were frail. You could tell they haven't been worked out in a long time. You could tell that he was in this wheelchair for a long time because his body had formed to this. He lived in this thing. They wheeled him up. I'm filming. Somebody come running in, bolted in, and said, "Pastor Justin, you got to get outside. The man in the wheelchair is getting prayed for." I ran outside. I had my camera. I'm trying to get my battery in. And as soon as I pulled my camera up, Babs had her hands on his head just like this. And she's praying for him, and she's crying. The women around him are crying. They're not just crying, man. They are praying in tongues. This man sitting in his wheelchair, all of a sudden, Babs just grabs him by his hands. The man thought about it for a moment. I could tell it in his eyes. He had not considered the fact that his tail end was going to leave that seat. But the second that she grabbed his hands, he stood up. And the moment he stood up, everyone crowded around this man. This man, he walked, and all Babs did was just kind of lightly held this man's hands. And he's walking, and he's walking. I'm filming and crying. That man that rolled in a wheelchair in El Salvador had no thought in his mind that he was going to walk that day. But something came over him at some point and said, "Nothing else has helped. I'm tired of being crippled. I'm tired of sitting in this chair. I'm tired of not doing the things that I used to be capable of doing. I have to try Jesus."